Just different team, different atmosphere here at Illinois. More mature than I was when I was at Oklahoma State.
You kind of thought about what it's going to be like to run out of that tunnel for the first time as a starting quarterback at Illinois. What kind of emotions you'd be feeling?
Yeah, extremely excited, a little bit nervous, but just anxious for the opportunity, and just preparing every day to get ready for Youngstown.
Do you expect it'll take a little time to sort of shake off some of that game rust since it's been so long since you've been in a game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll find out on Saturday. I'm going to prepare as well as I can, so there is no rust, but we'll see on Saturday.
It's been a while since you've been hit. Have you thought much about that?
Yeah, I mean, we don't go live here, so ready to get that first hit in, to feel part of the game.
What do you know about Youngstown State? Have you looked at their defense at all yet and kind of what you anticipate?
Yeah, very talented, new defensive coordinator. They got some transfers from Iowa, Miami, a couple guys, and very talented team. I mean, they're in the top 25 in D1AA, so it's going to be a challenge.
Talk about your receivers. You got what appears to be a lot of depth. Not a lot of guys that really have caught a lot of balls.
Yeah. We got all new faces out there. John Allison, Martez Barr, Justin Hardy are some of the guys that will be out there. Mikey Dudek. They've all had great springs and good fall camps, and we're excited to get going out there.
As a quarterback, do you anticipate coming up with a favorite guy, a go-to guy?
I like to think all of them are. When you don't have to depend on one guy, it makes your job a lot easier.
Any idea how many family, friends, all that sort of thing will be here? I know you said the family's bought a lot of season tickets.
Yeah.
And all sort of. Any idea what to expect?
I'm not sure how many, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people from my family are going to be here.
It's been a really long time for you.
Yeah, it has. I mean, it has and it hasn't. I remember this time last year just getting to classes, just trying to find my classes, very unsure, uncomfortable, but now I feel like I've been here forever. So it's been fast and slow, if that makes sense.
But from the football side of things, does it seem like, wow, it's been like,
Yeah.
as a guy who probably would want to play every day?
Yeah, it seemed pretty long from that standpoint, but the coaches have done a good job just getting me reps and stuff, but it's here already, so it's going by pretty quick.
Do you think about just, maybe the first couple, like getting rust off, or, I know
Yeah, there's definitely a difference between practice and games, so I'm going to try to eliminate that rust if I can, but just by preparing this week, but just excited for Saturday. Better pass catcher? I haven't seen Aaron, but Riley's been out there, and in the summer, he did receiver a little bit, so I haven't seen Aaron catch, but Riley's pretty good.
Preference on what uniforms you wear on Saturday?
Yeah, I just think the orange is going to look sharp. Our new jerseys are really nice, so anything we have is going to look good. I do. I think they look pretty sharp.
Like the white helmets, I know those are popular.
Yeah, those are awesome. The white helmets are definitely cool, but the tradition orange is what I like.
How'd you guys decide on uniform?
The senior captains got to pick.
Did you have any say?
No.
I guess what are you kind of expecting from Youngstown? Obviously, your coaches are kind of familiar with their program.
Yeah.
On defense, like what are you expecting from them?
Just a physical defense. They are ranked in the top 25 in D1AA, very talented. They've got some transfers in, I know that. New defensive coordinator. Just excited for the opportunity.
And they've got a linebacker from Iowa,
Yes.
right, and a corner from
Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've got some talent there.
Yeah, they have a lot of talent. I remember my brother played Youngstown when he was at Western Illinois. The program is good every year, so we have to come ready to play on Saturday.
To mean to go through that tunnel and be the quarterback at Illinois for the first time?
Really excited about the opportunity. It's been a while since I've run out of the tunnel. I had to sit out last year, so just excited for that, and just ready for Saturday.
What's your key? What's your key to having a successful day for you?
I think no turnovers. Just don't turn the ball over, and play within yourself. Don't try to do too much.
Coach Cubitt was saying that you're a very even-keeled guy. Seems accurate assessment of you.
Yeah.
But he said, sometimes it seems like now, maybe you'll be a little more stern with somebody. Or have you kind of taken upon yourself to speak up a little more now now that you're the guy?
Yeah. I think I'm not a hoorah-rah guy. I lead by example. But if I see something that needs to be said, I'll say it. And I think I've done a little better job, just getting more and more comfortable every day doing it.
What's it like just having such an experienced
Yeah, it's a blessing. Those guys have been with me ever since spring, helping me out. Alex, Teddy, Mike, Simon, all those guys are doing a really good job every day, and having them is a big plus.
What did you learn from Nate just dissecting this offense and getting a grasp on this offense? What did you learn watching him?
I think just his preparation. He watched hours and hours of film, and they always say you feel pressure when you're not prepared. So just gonna watch a lot of film, and that's probably what I learned from Nate.
Is your prep, do you feel you put in more prep now than you did at Oklahoma State or anything like that?
I would
Or
say,
you know more what you're doing.
yeah, I would say so. The college game is completely different, and just having Coach Cubit, and, it helps a lot. He breaks things down, and we watch a lot of film together.
How many hours of film a week on average?
Yeah, I would say like 2 to 3 hours a day. So, and then that's kind of on top of what you're already doing in practice. So.
What would you say when you look through your life of playing football? Have you learned the most from about being a quarterback and what that means, even if it's watching somebody else or
Yeah.
who kind of mentor or tutor you, whoever?
I would say my brother. My brother just showed me how to lead by example, and how to handle the press, just stuff like that. Always stay humble, and without him, I wouldn't be who I am today.
How much advice does he give you now? Is it,
Quite a bit. I mean, I don't know if it's advice. I'd just say a person to talk to when I need to talk to somebody. Today was his birthday, so I talked to him today. Just little things like that. He's a great guy to have in my life.
and the whole being even keeled. Have you always been that way? Or is it something where you showboat at one time in your life and you don't know it?
I don't think so. I think I'm more comfortable when I get to know people. So it takes me a while to open up. But yeah, so.
But you're not always so serious.
I know I'm not always
But
so
does
serious.
that personality, kind of lend itself to quarterbacking things?
Yeah. I think just you just have to have an even head. After a turnover, after a touchdown, you got to always be the same because something bad or good can happen that next play.
I remember Coach Cubit said he asked you before something about how you ever worked with like a quarterback coach or how do you get your throwing motion down, and he said it just kind of is a natural thing.
Yeah, I just kind of picked up the ball in the backyard, play catch with my dad, and that's kind of how it started,
And
really.
did your dad say like at a young age you're meant to be a quarterback?
My dad never played football, so I know my brother tried it out and played quarterback, and he said you should just give it a shot in high school and see what happens, and that's kind of how it started.
When did you start playing?
I played football in 8th grade, but I was a receiver, and then I played my first year as freshman year.
Did you feel like early on you'd always wanted to be a quarterback, or was it?
Yeah, I mean, I never really even thought about football. I thought I was going to play basketball in college until I started football and really enjoyed it.